Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So, hello, everyone. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Mom. Hi, Gabriella. K Noon. Hello, Audrey. And I don't have a name on there, but hello. And hello, your dog too. Oh, very nice. Joining you here on Zoom. Also, hello, Nokkel, Lisa, and Haguzo on YouTube, as well as everyone watching on Facebook. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I cannot see your comment right now. But you know I always go back and reply. Hello, Sue and Jade. Thanks for joining in on YouTube. So, as always, have you guys been doing your homework? Okay. If you're brand new, or just a nice reminder, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. Because many of us think that in order to meditate, it has to be sitting in a quiet place, not moving, looking perfect. No, that's not really it. That's just how we practice. But how it really helps us if we do it throughout the day. And it's not overly aware and focused on everything, okay? It's comfortable. It's really how we can finally be in the moment, enjoying, not, okay, not overly aware. That's not the way it works. Yes, mindfulness means awareness. It's a type of focus. But to practice it, it still needs that balance, just like meditation. Ah, hello, Nina. And let's see, hello, Philippe. Thanks for joining in. Okay, so I'm glad you guys have been doing your homework. And today is Friday, another awesome day for us to meditate together. And as you guys know, Fridays are level 4. Or really, what I mean is longer silence. So if today happens to be your first time joining, it's okay. Do not worry. The levels are not levels of difficulty, it's how much instruction I will give. As when we meditate together, remember it's always relaxation and awareness. First thing you have to remember is relaxation. It's not being lazy, it's not a waste of time. It's a way to help us prepare ourselves, get ready to go in deeper. The thing is, if we try to force ourselves, trying to sit perfect, look perfect, this and that, you end up just too focused on your body instead of allowing yourself to go inward. Instead, be comfortable. You don't have to look perfect. Why I always say meditation's for inner peace, not Instagram. Okay? You don't have to take pictures right now. We're just enjoying the moment. When you want to take pictures, do it later. Then it doesn't matter. Okay? So sit comfortably. That's the important thing. And since we're online, it's okay to lay down too, if you need to or if you want to. Okay? Because you're at home, comfortable. If you're in a group setting, which I do recommend eventually if you get the chance, I don't recommend laying down. It's too easy to fall asleep. But if you're at home, late night, this is perfect. If you fall asleep during the stream, don't worry about it. Go to sleep. Okay? So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay. Then, as always, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable, take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember, let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free, ready to experience something new. It's a great way to start your meditation. The mindset of simply experiencing. Otherwise, it's like going to the movie theaters and someone spoils the movie you're about to watch. It's not as enjoyable. So, allow yourself to really enjoy. Take it easy. Allow it to happen naturally. As that expectation tends to be one of the biggest hurdles for most meditators. Those who are new in meditation, it's very obvious you have expectation. That expectation of achieving inner peace immediately, finding that calm and quiet right away. That's something that doesn't happen right away. It takes time and practice. For regular meditators, our expectation is expecting it to be the same, like last time, or like the time that we had our most wonderful experience. Eventually it will, but because of us trying to make it happen, it will not happen. So instead, take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Don't force, don't push. Because meditation is a mini vacation. Allow yourself to really do exactly that. A vacation, you don't have to do anything. Enjoy, experience. So give yourself that time. First, relax your body, then relax your mind. And when both body and mind are relaxed just right, we start to let go. Letting go of all our thoughts, worries, wonders, even all those random thoughts that happen. As letting go doesn't mean to throw away or forget about. It's more like placing down rather than carrying. So we gently place down all our thoughts, one by one, little by little. And then your mind will start to be more calm, more peaceful, as it gradually starts to let go of more thoughts. And take your time. This is a process that cannot be rushed. In fact, the more you try to rush, the slower it happens. Because when you actively try to stop a thought, you are now focused on it. It's like you're holding on to it very tightly. Quite literally the opposite of letting go. Instead, just observe. It's not bad that these thoughts pop up. Right now, they are simply thoughts. So just observe them. Like commercials, sometimes we enjoy them, they seem interesting. Sometimes we just want to skip. But when it's our mind, we simply observe, leave it alone, and it will float away on its own. Instead, just focus on your meditation object or image, allowing your mind to be focused but also relaxed. It cannot be one or the other. It needs to be both. Even though it sounds like an oxymoron, how can it be both relaxing and focused? There are actually many experiences in our life that are both relaxing and focused. Like when we have fun, time flies. Why is that? Because you have the focus to do what you're doing, but you're also relaxed, enjoying it. Or like why you can sit on the couch, binging Netflix for hours and hours, not moving a muscle. Same thing. That perfect balance of relaxation and awareness. But now as we meditate, instead of having our focus outward like those activities, now we're bringing our focus inward to help our mind slow down, take a break. So as we're doing this, don't rush, don't force. Take your time. Enjoy this mini vacation that you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to think about anything. You don't have to solve any problems. Where we can truly rest our body and mind. So let us enjoy our mini vacation. Relax your body, relax your mind. And now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing. And imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and out throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together. For us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment and make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Paccheka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputtha Nupavena Sapathamma Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Part 1 2 3. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Now that we finished the meditation, take a moment to notice how you feel. That's because every time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions because the good sessions we can see, it worked for us. How do I do it better? And try again. The days that are almost good, now we know what didn't work for me that well. Then we can adjust to get away from that. And you'll, little by little, you'll get better and better. Find the perfect way for you. Because meditation is a tool, and it's not one size fits all. We adjust to each individual, and I give you the tools so you can see which one works best for you, and then adjust. Okay? So very, very good. I saw a lot of hearts and thumbs up and smiles. That's good. I'm very glad, because when we get this opportunity to get a longer session, or at least a longer silence, it will feel longer sometimes, and sometimes it just goes by very quick, depending on if your balance was just right or if you end up falling asleep. Either way, it's good. Okay, so for today, let me say hello to everyone who came in after. Hello, Wisasa. Hello, Matthew. Hello, PN. Also, Jintana on Facebook, and who else is here? Hello, Jenna, Christina. Who else came in? Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So, today, on Fridays, I let you guys just have the questions. I don't really have a particular lesson to share today. Although Lisa's asking, she said, any wisdom or legends or stories for tonight? Well, I guess one thing that I'll try and make it short. It's pretty long, but this is a short story about one time where the Buddha happened to go just kind of just traveling around as he normally did back then. And what happened was he went to this farmland, and the Buddha noticed there was this big pile of gold, like money, but it was stolen. Like he could tell it was stolen. Someone probably stole it and ran past it and then dropped it there. And he was talking to a monk who was with him, and he said, "Look, you see this here? This is a venomous snake." And he's like, "Hmm." So the owner of the farm heard this, and he's like, "Oh, geez, venomous snake! I better get rid of it. I don't want to get bit." So he gets over to it, and then he realizes it's a big bag of gold, and he's like, "Oh, wow!" So it's on his land, so he thinks it's mine. Takes it in. In a few hours or so, some soldiers come by and say they're looking for this stolen gold. They find it at his house, so they assume that he's the one who stole it. So he gets dragged to the kingdom, to the king, and he's about to be pretty much killed for stealing that much gold. And he's like, wait, the Buddha can. The Buddha who saw me too. He knows that I didn't steal it. It's like, oh really? That's your alibi? The Buddha saw you? Okay. So they call in the Buddha. He comes in and says yes. It's like, so it got him to be safe, so he didn't have to die. But also, it made the man understand. That's why he called it a venomous snake. It's that it is something that can seem like a good thing, but actually ends up being a bad thing. So it was just like a interesting story to realize. Not all good things that come to us are actually a good thing, and not all bad things are a bad thing either. You never know the whole story. We're only seeing little snapshots of what's going on. So, whatever happens, whether it's good or bad, try your best to be neutral and think about it first. Sometimes it could be a blessing in disguise, or it could be a nightmare, seeming like a daydream. Okay? So, I hope you all this. That's just a little story that since you asked. Thank you, Lisa, for your question. Oh, Nokel says, "Yut ning ning mi sati yu." Oh, Satu. She wrote in Thai saying though, remember everyone to be still, be centered. That way you can go in deeper easily. Satu, thank you. Okay, another question's come up. Here on Zoom, feel free to turn on your mic if you like. You can ask questions too. There we go. And then, so Lisa has another question. What are your feelings on legal marijuana? Mm, well, okay, so I'll tell you as a Buddhist monk and me personally. Okay, so as a Buddhist monk, marijuana is considered an intoxicant. It's something that it will mess up your mind, even if it's happy at the moment. Okay, at that moment of happy, you can do a lot of horribly wrong things by accident, not even realizing it. Pretty much anything that is makes you unable to be truly aware of yourself, truly conscious, then we call it, it's an intoxicant. It is something that goes against our fifth precept. As once your mind is not aware, it causes more problem. But with illegal drugs, or at least drugs in general, if they're used the right way, for example, used as a medicine, for example, morphine, that's highly addictive, and it's used in a certain way to help relieve pain. If you use marijuana in that same kind of way, okay, this is me personally. That's all. And also in Buddhism, we say that medicines used in the right way are considered medicine. They are not intoxicants. But once you start to use it recreationally, it's no longer a medicine. So, me personally, I'm thinking, if you want to use it, that's up to you because you live your life. Though I personally probably wouldn't because I like to be aware, sharp. Even in times of, what do you call? Times that I want to forget or this and that, it's still better to be more aware. Though some people use it for its medicinal properties, great. For example, you have muscle pain, okay, great. That's something that can help. But be responsible. Things that we have, there are some things that are legal, right? That are very addictive, that can cause problems to you. One that I have a problem with, sodas, Coke, and all that stuff. So you see, that's legal, but it can cause you problems too. So look at how you use it, in the right way, in moderation, and really if you need it. That's how I see it. Okay. Thank you for your question. Okay. Oh, Nina, it's a beautiful story and meditation. Satu, thank you. Okay. Hakuzo has a question. Hello, Hakuzo. It says, how do you handle dealing with feelings long after someone has treated you poorly? Ooh, that is okay. This is what we call remembering the negative. And then it recurs. Then we start to resent because it keeps on coming back. Now, what I recommend is just like how we learn to forgive. Is that first we accept that, okay, it has happened. It's fact. Remember that? It's something that has already happened. It's not right now. It's something that already happened. So it's just fact of information. When you start to log it as information and start to take the emotion out of it, it's just like history. You know this happened. You're able to let go a little bit better until eventually you're able to forgive the person. Be able to say, okay, it happened. It's over. I forgive you for that negative energy that I felt. But forgiving doesn't mean to forget. Okay? It's not like, oh, I forgive you. Everything's hunky-dory again. Not quite. Now we learned they're like this, or they have done this. Hopefully they don't do it again, but now it's like you learn to have some distance and little by little start to allow them to come back in if they're wanting to rebuild the relationship, right? So whenever it's something that's happened like way back, it's best to start to release, let go, not hold on to that negative feeling. Just be like, okay, it's an experience in my life I had to go through. Wasn't great, but what did I learn from it? I don't want to be like that person. I will do my best not to be like that to other people. This way you can flip it, because every person you meet in this world, you'll meet people who are both good and bad. And in truth, all of us are a little bit of both, right? We're not perfectly pure. We're not little angels. At the same time, we're not horrible devils either. We're just a little bit of both. That's just kind of how we are. And it's up to that experience and what happened at that time that makes us seem that way. So, best thing is, let everyone be like a teacher to you. The people who have wronged you or treated you poorly, you learn from them. I understand how this feels. I don't want anyone else to feel this way. I will do my best not to be like this person, not to do the actions like this person, in this case, right? And then because that same person could do something really wonderful and be like, wow, I've learned something good. I will try to do this particular action. So this is something that I got to learn from my master, or one of my masters, the Wadata. And it was because of a story of he was sitting with his friend like by the canal, and then they saw two kids two famous kids in the school walking across the bridge, one coming this way, one coming that way, and one of them was known as the bad boy, the other one known as the good boy, right? So his friend goes, "Oh look, I see one good teacher crossing the bridge," and he goes, "No, I see two good teachers." So it's something to make sure that we had that mindset. We can always learn, even if it's learning what not to do. It's still something that we can learn from, because every day we're always learning something new. We're always growing, as long as you take the time to notice. Once you start to feel like, oh, I know everything, you can start going downhill. Okay. Why I say that is because that's where arrogance starts to kick in. So if you happen to be a person who's very knowledgeable, great, but always be open to learning from others, taking advice and listening to others' opinions. You'll gain much more than just going, no, you don't know. Okay, so I hope that was something nice to share. Wow, lots of wisdom in this little 10 minutes. So, any other last minute questions before we go? Oh, okay. Kalim's asking, do you pray close your eyes tonight? Of course, absolutely. Every time I close my eyes, and I'm here with you guys, I'm always praying for all of you and sharing good energy to you all. Okay, then as time is coming to a close, I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat some more. Take care, everyone.